Chief Stewart here of Scituate Police, and we're here to talk about Scituate Senior Assassin and really the ground rules, the problems that have occurred, and how to really, play the game properly. So ground rules, of course, are school property is off limits, inside the person's home is off limits unless they're invited in, your porch and garage are safe, and all school events are off limits. To and from those events are fair game, though. So, Chief Stewart, what exactly are the problems that you guys are encountering lately with this game?
We've had the last 3 mornings, we've had calls involving kids behind houses acting suspicious, and it turns out that they have some type of what could look like a firearm on them. One of these situations was actually at a local restaurant, a pizza shop. So obviously that causes some concern. We know now that this assassin game is going on, so we temper our response a little bit, but a lot of people don't know that.
I can definitely see how that looks and sounds suspicious and terrifying, really, but I guess some kids take it to another level where it involves trespassing and suspicious behavior, especially at random times, early in the morning, late at night. So how do you think people should go about whether it is, if you see stuff like this or if you are the person who is acting suspiciously?
We live in a time now where you see something, say something. So people, when they see suspicious activity, they're reporting it. This is a difficult game to monitor or to sanction even, I'm not for this particular game. I know it's played in a number of jurisdictions, a number of towns, under different rules. There's some towns that you have to have a bright colored squirt gun, that you can't go on private property. Obviously you can't do it on school property, but that's a little safer than the situation that's playing out in town. Now, what do you think's going to happen some night when somebody reports they think somebody's behind their house, and the officer goes walking around the backyard, and the person who is playing the game thinks that it's his target, and he points a gun at that officer? What do you think's going to happen then? The way it's being played locally, I think it's too dangerous. I would like to see some changes made to that. I think the bright colored object is going to make it a lot safer. Private property should not be allowed.
I understand, and everyone listening, if you are playing, have a bright squirt gun, and don't be crazy. All right, it's just a game at the end of the day, and there's a lot of money at stake, and that's why. And I think that it is a lot of stress on other kids. It's a crazy game, to hunt another person. I definitely think the rules should be changed just a little bit, just to help comply.
I know the school's not happy with it, especially the way it's being played now. So maybe, I know this is already underway, maybe in the future the schools, the police, and the kids got to sit down and come up with some rules that make it safer for everyone involved. Eventually, somewhere, this is going to have a tragic consequence, and, I hope it's not here.
All right, well, folks, be safe out there, and remember, if there's something rustling in your bushes, it might just be a teenager with a squirt gun.
Could be a skunk.
Or a skunk. They both smell either way. Anyway, all right.